When I got here, nobody told me the muscles in my legs were meant for walking.
When I got
My
here,
toes are meant for balancing, not chewing on.
When I got here, terror wasn't something I was familiar with. Nobody told me to find fear in dark alleys. My parents taught me to only fear one being.
cleanliness was close to God.
So were my fingers wrinkled in the bathtub?
Nobody told me to turn into
To a zombie.
When I got
My
here,
imaginary friends were supposed to exist.
It was not just my imagination.
Sometimes was my ocean.
Shampoo caps were both.
my hand was the giant squid!
When I got here, nobody told me that bullets can decide if I live.
And that guns aren't toyed with unless they have an orange tip. Nobody told me my hands were meant for change, not killing.
When I got here, the earth was beautiful and trees grew forever.
When I got here, my mind would not be confined to paper.
Lines don't matter.
Black and white.
The color of my pen and paper.
Work together.
When I got here, rain was for walking.
Mary Poppins suggested umbrellas were for floating. Disney movies were the shit.
Mickey and Minnie were the ideal marriage.
Cartoon idols are who I strive to be.
When I got here, I was blind to colors of the skin.
Nobody told me I couldn't have certain mates because of my epidermis.
When I got here, unity was induced by smoking a cigarette.
And laughing.
And friends. Discrimination
was something of the past generation.
When I got here, they said people died for the right to be mixed.
With all the colors of the rainbow.
That I could change the world
On the scales of the civil rights movement.
When I got here, they told me.
War meant.
We.
Are.
Right, and later backpedaled saying,
War.
Is.
heinous?
When I got here, they told me the Holocaust had already happened.
There was not a damn thing I could do to stop it.
Now history books try to purge what really happened.
Genocide is not a distant memory.
Continuing to wipe out populations in front of me.
When I got here.
was told I was an American, and that freedom is only attained by bloodshed. Nobody told me of the tears wept.
Fire burned and blood spent.
Causes purely soul-driven.
When I got here, nobody told me that Kurt Cobain was already dead.
Or how long I would have it living.
When I leave here,
Remember, we are all connected.
already a collective.
Demolish skyscraping lights and attempt to make up for the stars.
Let the grass that peeks its head through the concrete slabs to be cherished and grown. I want trees to never scream
The
again.
pollution forced into their limp bodies.
Wooden.
When I leave here, I want people to know that we weren't the first on this line.
And that peace without chaos can't exist.
Will exist.
Does exist, and that sustainability is a part of that peace.
Maintain the land.
I want to leave here confident knowing that lies won't be taught again.
No more paperback propaganda. When I leave here, the snap, crackle, and pop of the gun will be mute.
And families will understand that when I leave here,
Jarhead mentality will be a notion of the past, no longer leading lost souls to battlefields.
But to their loved ones' hands.
When I got here, they told me we could change the world. Before I leave here, we will.